Hey, what's up, fire signs? Today I'll be pulling a card from this deck and a couple of cards from my tarot. So let's see what messages you need to hear today. Universe, ancestors, please give me one card from this deck for the fire signs. What messages do they need to hear today? Thank you. All right. So fire signs, you received the card water. So let me pull a couple of clarifying cards from this deck to see what that means. Universe, ancestors, please give me 3 cards from this deck for the fire signs. Thank you. To help bring them peace, strength, courage, guidance, clarity, and any healing they may need. I thank you in advance for your messages. Please give me 2 more cards for the fire signs and to clarify water. What other messages do they need to hear today? Thank you. Please give me 1 more card. 1 more card for the fire signs. Universe, ancestors, what other messages do they need to hear today? Whoa. All right, so an extra bonus card popped out. So give me a couple seconds to feel the energy here. All right, fire signs. So you received card number 39. 39 could be significant in any way. It could be your age on a license plate, an address, a phone number, wherever you see number 39. And you received the card water. So at this time, your universe and ancestors are letting you know that you need to hydrate yourself more. Self-love, self-care, right? The body is made majority of water, right? So if you're not hydrating, you're not taking care of your vessel, right? Your soul's vessel. So the universe says that you need to drink more water, be around water, be in tune with your emotions, okay? Because water is cups, cups are emotions, so that you're able to feel your emotions, to understand what you are feeling and what you are currently going through, right? In order to navigate your life, okay? So the universe is reminding you to take better care of yourself and hydrate. Why? Because I'm hearing you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Why? Because you received the Ace of Cups, another cup of water, okay? There is going to be a brand new beginning for you, okay? So new opportunities coming, new emotions are emerging. Your emotions are going to overfill with happiness, okay? Because there's going to be a brand new beginning presented to you, and it's going to come fast. Why? Because you received the 8 of Wands. You know, you're going to receive quick communication. It could come out of the blue, out of left field. You might even have to travel or move. Okay, this communication could come from text, email, phone number, word of mouth, or something you read, but someone's going to communicate with you, tell you something out of the blue where it's going to give you a brand new beginning. Okay, so that's why your universe and ancestor says drink a lot of water. You need to hydrate because things are about to change and you need to get fit and just be in tune with yourself. But before you do that, you receive the 10 of Swords. There is some kind of ending that you need to end, basically, okay? It might be some kind of betrayal, some kind of backstab, some kind of something negative and toxic that you need to end. So whether you need to end a relationship, you need to end a job, you need to end a contract, something you need to end because it wasn't doing you any good. That's why your universe and ancestors want you to hydrate and take better care of yourself, because whatever situation you are in was causing you a 10 of Swords. Betrayal, heartache, backstab, shit talking, whatever. But the universe says that it needs to end because endings always come with new beginnings. New beginnings is trying to come in, okay? But you have to end something, right? And the bonus card you received is the 3 of Cups. Once you make this ending, you are going to celebrate. You are going to surround yourself with like-minded people, maybe collaborate with other people, you know, start something new, obviously, a brand new beginning. So fire signs, get ready. Get ready. Something new is coming and it's going to come fast. But make sure you have that ending. Let go of certain people, places, and things that was not doing you any justice. All right. And as a bonus, I haven't done this for a while. Okay. But I have this little baggie of little charms. Okay. So I'm going to pull a couple of charms here and just use my intuition to see what it's trying to say. But you could always, I always tell people to just Google the meaning, Google and type in spiritual meaning of blank. Okay. And then it'll give you more in depth of what the meaning of these charms are. Okay. So let's see. What other messages does the fire sign need to hear today? All right. So give me a couple seconds to kind of put this together here. What is this? All right. So you received a couple of charms. I'm going to point them out one by one so you guys could see it better. The first one you received is a little button, okay? With this, I feel as if you need to button up. Button up your life, button up your situation, button up yourself, okay? Things are about to change, so you need to cross your T's, dot your I's, get everything in order because things are about to change, right? And then you also received this little circle here, and what it says is hope, trust, love, dream. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me put these down first so I could kind of. So make sure you have hope. Make sure you have love. Make sure you continue to dream. Okay. And trust in the process. Okay. Because things are about to change. And then you also received a sun charm. Okay. Which is typically the fire sign, right? The sun gives you warmth. It's telling you to enjoy life, to be happy, okay? Be under the sun so you could recharge and recharge your energy because things are about to change, right? And then you also received a little dice, okay? A little dice charm. It's all the little numbers, okay? So what this is telling me is you're going to take a gamble. You're going to take a risk, and it's okay. Take that risk because if you don't, you never know what's going to happen. Things are about to change. So take a gamble, take a risk, whenever that message comes in. And then I believe this charm is the Hierophant charm, like a Hierophant card. Okay. What this is telling me is you have gained a lot of wisdom. Okay. You have gone through things and you're about to go through another cycle where it's going to give you teachings. It's teaching you something. Okay. So it's teaching you of self-love, self-care. And the more you focus on yourself, more prosperous endeavors will come towards you. Okay. Life is a teaching, a lesson, right? And guess what? When things change, you're going to go out and celebrate. You're going to put on those heels, go on a date, go out for a night of fun, what have you. Embrace your feminine energy, okay? And you're going to have fun and party and celebrate, okay? So any of these charms, you could always type in what's the spiritual meaning of a high heel? What's the spiritual meaning of a dice, okay? And it'll give you more information. So I hope you guys had fun with that. Let me know if any of this resonates. Follow for more.